Hey, I'm Ryan. I'm one of the co-founders of OpsKings. When Tony and I started the company, it was just me and him doing all the work, and it was it was interesting. Now we have a full dev team, and I'm going to introduce you to our dev team, some of which are remote, some of which are here in our office in Zagreb, Croatia. So here is David. He runs our dev team today, and he's going to give you a little background on the kind of people that make up our dev team. So if you're, by the way, this video is if you're watching this and you're thinking of working for us, because we are hiring, or you're a client, you're wondering how it all works in the background, hopefully this will give you some insight into that. So everybody meet David.
Hey everyone, nice to meet you. My name is David. I'm currently the tech lead here at OpsKings. Fun fact about me, I actually started as a developer, so grew myself into the role of a team lead. And I'm going to give you a brief insight into how we operate as a development department. So currently we're a team of 7 developers. Like Ryan mentioned, we're hiring. If you want to be the next one, reach out. Our 7 team members, full stack engineers, back-end engineers, front-end engineers that are doing all sorts of crazy work to bring our clients tremendous value, I'd say. We're divided in 2 departments.
Yeah, so there's 2 components of our team. One part is the service desk, which is where every new developer starts. All of our developers are full-time, and yet we still want to give them a taste of all the different code that we operate. We want to give them a sense of the different systems we've already put in place, and they're like amazing people, right? So we still, but everybody who's amazing, computer science background, tech, right. IT backgrounds, still needs a bit of a ramp up period. The other reason we have the service desk is for speed for very simple changes, like a text change, or hey, can we make this button different? The other section is the pods, and I'll let David explain how a pod works and why we put our developers into two dev pods.
We have actually a couple of pods in our dev team, and the sole purpose of a pod is that we have 2 or more people to work on basically the same set of a client. What we figured out over time that helps us deliver more quality solutions, simply because there's no excessive context switching, so our devs are able to focus on basically delivering the right thing every single time, simply because they know the context about a particular client. So yeah, pods is actually super simple structure on top of service desk, and basically every developer that gets onboarded on the service desk will eventually sort of graduate into the pod. I'd say that's a pretty quick process. Like Brian mentioned, we're pretty proud of our team. Super smart guys. Computer science background, software engineers, really great.
The pod is super interesting. One of the main differences between OpsKings and a typical IT company is we have clients sometimes that are with us for years. And so one of the kind of obvious things that happens is sometimes developers want to go on holiday. We can't just stop a client mandate because someone wants to go on vacation and switch it to another developer. So we have a pair, both of which know all the context for a specific client, to work together and switch or share information back and forth. Because although we are building pretty iterative, fast features for a client process, because our clients are improving a lot, we do want people to be able to get sick or go on vacation and things like that, which is one of the interesting or unique elements of having full-time team members. So if you want to join us, I'm really sorry we can't do like a couple hours a week. We do really love to have the context of having people here in our office in Zagreb, having full-time team members, because we get a lot of value from the knowledge sharing back and forth as well.
Speaking of the context, I think it's actually pretty important as we explain how our development process works, how we have 3 departments basically that are interconnected. It's important. You can give a brief introduction into one of our because they're more.
Totally. So although we are talking about our dev team, and although I think sometimes our clients get really excited by some of the like amazing stuff that our dev team is capable of, the real reason we have, or like one of the reasons why we have so many testimonials, is because clients come to us and they don't have a specific definition for the problem. They're like, man, my business is scaling and like things are messy. Can you help me? And so the first step of our process is we do a full operations audits of every single thing end to end in their entire business. Our business analyst team does that initial audit, and they pull out all these improvement opportunities. So that's the business analyst team. And the business analyst team is working very closely with the solutions team, because the solutions team takes the problems that our clients are facing and says, here's a very specific tool or high-level design that we can use to solve that problem. So it might be designing a specific dashboard or using some AI tools or specific automation architecture to be able to solve that business problem. And so really the dev team is the third part of the process, right? So the way it works is a client comes with really hard problems or undefined ops. Their ops are broken. The solutions team figures out the high level,
sort of technical,
technical tangible solution for solving it. And then our dev team takes it over, builds it, and sends it back to the business analyst team to make sure that...
Actually, we forgot one of the parts here, which is our quality assurance process. So basically everything that our dev team builds, there is a more senior developer that's going to review the entire thing, possibly together with the business analyst. So we do all sorts of internal demos, trying to figure out where it's a good thing. Maybe something doesn't look as nice as it can. That's also one of the roles of our solution architect, like making sure that we really nail it down. So yeah, after we do very thorough QA on stuff, that's actually where our business analysts present the solution to a client. And typically after those presentations, we even get more and more ideas for what stuff to build, what problems to solve. And eventually, once we solve all of the problems, companies typically scale, and then a new set of problems appears.
Yeah.
It's just an endless circle of solving.
Yeah, you solve the low-hanging fruit, the next improvement opportunities come available. Yeah. And either this is one of the reasons why some of our clients have been with us for years, is because we do a great job of identifying and solving their problems. Then they're able to scale, and then the next things come along. And sometimes people, after some time, obviously, we have people that say, "Hey, we want to go down and just have keep things as is, stay on maintenance," and we stay on to fix some cosmetic changes or fix bugs that they come up, or if an API version changes or something, and that's our service desk as well, handles these kind of minor cosmetic things to make sure that our clients' businesses stay up and running. Or sometimes we transition and the clients take they want to hire in-house, and their in-house team takes over from there. So that is how our team works. In terms of some of the specific technologies that we deal with. Let's talk about some of that.
I wanted to add up to that. Basically the reason why I'm pretty proud of our tech team is we're able to quickly adapt to the new technologies, because obviously as our clients scale, there is a need for more sophisticated tool that we use, more database that can handle more than couple 100,000 of records. We need systems that can support high volume of data, and so on and so on. So yeah, we basically started with Make, Airtable, and NA-DEM.
We've evolved very,
Make and NA-DEM, but over the time we started sort of working with, I'd say,
certainly more sophisticated systems.
Systems built on top of a SQL databases. Our provider of choice is Supabase there. We're more and more into custom coded front-end stuff, typically with Next.js, with a couple of other technologies that support that.
I think it's pretty
I think that's our stack is growing rapidly, and that's something that I'm pretty he was able to adapt pretty quickly.
It is, and we so we like to keep a pulse on that, as well as we have partnerships with certain so sometimes SaaS tools that our clients are using day to day. We have close relationships with the founders of the SaaS companies as well, in case there's there's a request or a problem that our clients have that we really need another company to implement in their tool. So I think that's it in terms of how we work.
Not to forget, we're living in 2025. AI is a big thing.
That's true.
AI agents, AI guided workflows. Basically, we're currently exploring AI for a couple of use cases, particularly in the medical field. We're using AI for our internal development. We're always exploring new design patterns, figuring out how we can leverage AI more and more, but in a smart way, not in a way where you can just build a ChatGPT wrapper and call it a day. We actually try to incorporate it deeply into the workforce.
It's wonderful. So I think that's it. And so
I think we need to wrap. Have our dev call starting shortly, which I think we.
Yeah, so if you're curious about being a developer on our team or applying, you're gonna see a little segment of where our team works and the daily call, which is a super important part of keeping our team on pulse. So if you're interested in working for us, we're gonna show you that. And if you're interested in working with us as a potential client and having our team, the business analyst team all the way through solutions design and our dev team working in your company and solving some of the operational problems that you have right now, you can book a call with me and we'll leave a link down below and we can chat about your specific business problems, where you're at and how we can help you on our team as well. So that's hopefully you enjoyed it.
That's it. Hopping off to the call.
Yeah, that's it. Let's go.
There we go.
I forgot I knew that I was playing the whole time. All right, here we go.
Alrighty, guys. How's everyone doing? Pretty good?
Fun. Yeah.
Pretty good. Cool. Right, it's Friday. Friday, we typically do Matko. This is your first dev call. Actually, Matko is our new hire. We've got new hire, so this is how we typically operate on a daily basis. Friday is the day where we do the feature auction. So basically everyone gets to pick what they want to work on next week within their pod. So I think we can start with that. I can start with sharing my screen here. Alrighty, there we go. We're in a pretty good spot. There's not that much to work on. So like couple of features to pick. Something will probably come during the week. Philip, you already assigned yourself to a bunch of things. Yeah, everything's sorted out. You guys finished everything on that end, so nothing too crazy to add there. Yeah, other than that, we're pretty much done. Everyone say hi to YouTube. All right. That's pretty much it. Have a great weekend, and if anyone needs any help with anything, feel free to reach out and we can arrange something. This was our dev call. Basically every single day we meet up with our development team.
Yeah.
Go over things. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's 2 links down below if you're interested in joining our team as a full-time developer here in OpsKings in Croatia as a full-time developer. There's a link down below for that. And if you are interested in having our team help solve some of the most difficult problems in your business, there's a link down below as well to book a call with us, and we can talk about that as well. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. That's it.
See you. Bye.